Welcome back to the kettlebell workout of the week. Today we're going to actually do nothing with kettlebells, and we're going to talk about the muscle up in some detail. So we've gotten a lot of requests. Pat, Sam, how do you do a muscle up? When we say muscle up, we mean no kipping. So no need to embarrass yourself. We're going to learn how to do a full, strict muscle up. So we're going to focus on a couple things, and in a second I'll demonstrate the muscle up, then I'll break down the drills for you. The progression is simple. You got to have a strong pull-up and dip base. You're going to work that on the rings preferably. We need to get used to working the rings. From there, we're going to work on developing and working pull-ups with the false grip. I'll show you what that is. And then finally, we're going to work on slow, eccentric, or negative muscle-ups. Let me do a rep for you, show you what it looks like, and then we'll break it down. Check it out. So I'm going to secure my false grip. That's the first step. Come into my hang. Pull, transition, finish. I'm trying to turn the thumbs out at the top, back down, and then through. Alright, so let me grab some chalk and I'll show you the false grip. So, first step when working the muscle up is to get your pull-ups and dips down. Alright, do we need to see that? Pull-ups here. Great. Dips, you can use a box, some sort of assist. Make sure the rings are even. To hop up onto the rings, stabilize, and then we're going to work some very, very deep dips in this position. Okay. Once you have a strong base with that, at least 5 reps, both with good control. Going to start to work the false grip. Check it out. So let me get some chalk on my hands. Chalk's a good tool, by the way, folks. You can use chalk. Totally fine. All right, let's get a zoom in on the false grip here. So what we're looking for the false grip is a position where the wrist, you can see it here, is actually over the rings. And it's going to take some work. You really got to develop the forearm flexors and the strength to hold this position. So the key here is as I pull, my wrist is already in position for the dip. Right? This is going to make for a smooth transition. So drill number 1 is just to get situated, and you'll see that the ring sort of cuts my palm at a diagonal, and most of the weight is situated right here, and you kind of get this like unique little ring callus. So you'll have kettlebell calluses, barbell calluses, ring calluses, and if you're a guitar player, you'll even have guitar calluses too. All right, so we're going to set up here. Angel soft hand, folks. Set up here, and your drill is just going to start to be accumulating time maintaining this false grip. From there, we'll start to do false grip pull-ups. Right? Boom. All right? You're going to spend some time with that, and it's going to take some time to develop the strength of that. Next, we're going to start to work the muscle up in reverse. Now, a couple key points when we're doing this. One is the muscle up at first puts a lot of stress on the elbows. So you got to keep the reps low, especially on the negative portion. It's going to feel like your elbows are going to explode. So they start getting too heated, back off. The key here is to work through the transition point as slowly as you possibly can. The transition point is when the elbows go from pointing up to pointing down. So let's see how I'm feeling and how we can make this look today. Okay? So I'm going to do my assist. I'm going to come up, and then I'm slowly going to try and work through that sticky transition point all the way down till I finish. And this may take you 2 to 3 months, and that's fine, because that's how we're going to get the strength to develop the full muscle. And then what you'll find eventually, once you really have pretty much the control that I just showed right then, you're going to go back to the false grip, you're going to set up, you're going to hang, and then when we're doing the muscle up, I want you to think that you're trying to pull the rings through your sternum, push your chest over the rings, and then we're going to finish from there. So, my muscle up is not perfect yet, and you'll notice that as I'm coming up, my chest is leading, I'm pulling the rings through the sternum, I'm pushing the chest through, and then I finish from there. As I get stronger, hopefully I will need less and less of that. Those are your muscle up progressions. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Good luck.